Well, how we doing? We doing good? It's Friday, 75 degrees outside. I mean, it's not sunny, but yeah, I can't complain, you know. This Ohio weather, you never know what you're gonna get. But, let me turn this on. Anyway, so yeah, I hope you're all doing good. Enjoying the weekend that's about to come. You know, I mean, shit's hard to believe Memorial Weekend's already here. I mean, shit. Next weekend, this year's going by quick. But anyway, wanted to respond to some comments. And somebody commented, something Meacham commented, you know, how I never comment back to the comments. I'm not very good. I've never been very good at that. And really, I'll end up doing stuff like this, like making a video, responding to the comments easier than actually like, but I read them all, you know, and I don't want to respond to this guy's comment, not that guy's comment, or like all these people's comments, but not these people's comments. They're like, man, fuck Rob. Why didn't you like my shit? My shit was good. It's not. And for some reason, my phone doesn't show me the comments. I have to go to the YouTube Studio app on my tablet to look at them. It's, I don't know. Fucking YouTube's weird. But, anyways, let's do a couple light comments first, you know? So, Scotty, I seen your comment about, like, all the different types of people, you know, that watch the videos. It's weird because I just said something like that to my old lady like a few days before. I was like, look at these pictures. Like, look at her. She doesn't give a fuck. She's subscribed. She never watches my videos. She don't care. She's like, I live with you. I know all your stories. I know what you mean. Fine then. Be that way, you know? We've been together going on 15 years. She lived through some of it, you know? But anyway, it was a funny thread, though. You sure you don't need that hug? And then, oh man, I don't remember who posted the comment about me not letting old boy go down. See, there's a little more to that. See, it was like when I was doing what I wasn't supposed to be doing and stealing these aluminum and stainless steel rods. It was me and one dude that worked with me that were doing it, right? And this went on over the course of a couple months before we got caught. But then there was also like two other people that didn't work with me that helped me a couple times. Like when I took the big 250-pound drums, when I took 3 of those, I needed a pickup truck. So I was like, hey, bud, you want to make like $200? All you gotta do is drive 10 minutes away from your house, 15, 20 minutes back that way, and we're all gonna make some money. I was like, just don't ask me any questions. And he was like, okay, which I was kind of surprised. But he went with it. He must have really needed the money. And then, you know, the one guy that was with us when we got busted, he did it with us one time, like a few days before. All he got out of it was a pack of cigarettes and a full tank of gas. And me and the other dude split the rest of the money. That's all he got. He didn't ask for much. He got a pack of cigarettes and a full tank of gas. And the very next time, but really, it was like a couple days later, we got caught, got busted, and then, you know, and I didn't say one thing about the other 2 dudes that didn't work with me. I didn't say nothing about them. They were never brought up. It was always me and this guy. That guy got a pack, and I told the detectives, like, that dude got a pack of cigarettes and a full tank of gas. That's all he ever got. Like, he should not be facing the same charges we are. Whatever happened to that dude, I don't know. I do know that me and the other main guy we both got, felony 4 thefts. The exact same. Like, we both got 60 days when we went to court. So, I mean, when they tell you, like, hey, if you cooperate, we'll go lenient on you, you know what I mean? It's kind of bullshit. They don't. Because I cooperated fully. The other guy was like, fuck you, you come to me. You want to talk to me, you come to me. I was like, sure, I'll come in, I'll sit down, I'll talk to you. But, yeah, so that's kind of like the story on that. I could have took down all kinds of people, but that's not me. It's just, when I was in jail one time, this dude, fucking weeding, he's like, yeah, if I'm, how do you put it? Like, because somebody's saying, like, if you're driving with 5 pounds of weed and you get busted, that's on you. They're going to ask you, where'd you get that from? He was like, oh, I'll tell them. Like, you'll tell them? He was like, yeah. I was like, no, dude, you don't tell them. I was like, if you tell them, everybody's going to know you're a snitch. You're not going to make it too long because you're still going to get in trouble. You're still going to go to jail. Whether it's for 1 year or 10, the trouble's still going to be there. You know what I mean? And if everybody will find out, oh, how come he got caught with all this weed and only got 1 year? Oh, because he snitched on his supplier. And his supplier is on the other side of the state right now in a different jail. Word gets out. Shit gets around. You don't want that on your back. Trust me. And I'm just the type of person like, look, man, I had it. I did it. I fucked up and got pulled over. I got caught with it. I knew what I was doing. Take my licks like a man. Like, get the fuck out of here. Take people down with me. Whether I like the people or not. But enough of that. Then, Mr. Jesse. Jesse. Say by now you should be 8 or 9 days without the pills, you say? Man, that's awesome. That's great. I'm glad you could see that's just a bad deal. And I don't know how deep into the pills you were. If you were going through withdrawals, dealing with that shit, like, it fucking sucks. I've been there, I've done that. But it's only the beginning, my friend. So let me give you a little bit of insight, right? Somebody who's been through all that shit. Like, once the weird-ass dreams go away, and the pains go away, and the withdrawals go away, those cravings, they don't go away, man. They don't go away for a long time. And one thing that always got me and gets a lot of people is if you've been clean and not done shit for months, even a few weeks, a few months, right? And you're in the right place at the wrong time with somebody you used to party with, and they have something or they're doing something, and they offer it up to you, and you're like, you know what, man, I've done good. I could do it one time. I could do it one time. And not fall back into my old habits. That's how you think. Like, oh man, it's just a one-time go. I'll do this just one time. I deserve it, right? I've been doing good. I deserve it. Okay? So you do it that one time. Then a couple weeks later, you're like, you know what? I deserve another good time. I deserve another break from reality. Then it becomes like, oh, you know what? I'll just do it on the weekends. Yeah, just Friday and Saturday, and then Sunday I'm back to normal. Everything's cool. Well, then you're adding Sunday, Then you had a bad day on Monday. And then maybe one of those triggers from back in the day show up. Maybe it's a crazy-ass XO lady. Maybe it's a crazy-ass XO man. Maybe it's just a bad fucking day at work. Maybe you got some past due bills and you just want to forget. Whatever it is. I'm going to do it today even though it's Wednesday. Oh, look, it's the weekend. And the next thing you know, you're right back at it. Every day. When you don't have shit, you're feeling like shit. And then you're just right back into the same old habits. It happens. If it happens to you, don't feel bad, man. It happens to us all. It might happen once, twice, 10 times before you get sober. Just try to learn from the shit. You know, that's all I'm saying. Just try to learn from this shit. And then, man, I wish you the best of luck. And I'm proud of you for trying. I'm proud of you for doing it. It's an amazing thing. And then once you come through that other end, when those cravings finally go away and you're finally through it, it's so weird. But I'll talk about that later once we get towards the end of all this story here. And then there was one more thing. Oh yeah, so a lot of people comment like the realest dude on YouTube, you know, straightforward, whatever. I appreciate that because it's just this is the way I've always been, and I've had plenty of videos where I said this is just me. This is who I am. You can like me or hate me. I don't lose sleep over it. Like, I've never been that person. And when I was in jail, there was this dude, Bigelow. I'll talk about him later. Because there's some shit that happened with that dude. He was not happy with me for a minute. But anyway, like, we were sitting there watching TV in the day room, and he came over. He sat down next to me, and we was talking. I used to talk to him a lot. He's like, Miller, man, you know why people in here like you and respect you? And I was like, I don't know. Like, I never thought of it, you know? And he's like, because you know who you are. And I was like, yeah, I guess so. He's like, nah, man, you tell it like it is. You know who you are. There's no bullshit with you, man. What you see is what you get. People respect that. People like that, you know? I was like, yeah, I appreciate that, Bigelow. Like, that's cool, you know? And that's just kind of the way I've always been. Bigelow, he was in for some fucked up shit. I can't remember exactly. Something about he kidnapped some chick and then threw her out of a car. But he was a big dude. He was not big like big. And yeah, he was cool. He was cool, you know. And then we'd talk, and then somebody said something. Yeah, this white dude was like, you know why that dude's in, huh? Your buddy Bigelow? And I was like, no. I really didn't care. And he's like, oh, I'll show you. And he had like a newspaper. Why he had a newspaper clipping of it, I don't know. But I read it. And then he must have seen like me talking to this dude, like, and known. I don't know how he knew, but he must have known what the conversation was about. Because I don't think these dudes got along, right? Because Bigelow is a big black dude, and this big white dude just tried to act like he was somebody he wasn't, like he was part of the Aryan Brotherhood or something. But I don't know. Like, he just wasn't that guy, and you could tell he was kind of a pussy, honestly, for as big as he was. But anyways, he came over. He was like, look, man, I know what that dude was telling you. And I was like, what? And he was like, that shit in that article, man, it didn't even go down like that. And I said, Bigelow, I don't even care, bro. Like, I don't. Like, I don't know you. Like, you came in here. Maybe you were on drugs that day. Maybe you were all fucked up drunk. Maybe something. I don't know. I wasn't there. And I really don't care. Like, me and you, we sit, we bullshit, we laugh, watch TV, like, we're cool. Like, whatever you did to get in here has nothing to do with me. And it doesn't really make you who you are. Like, what I did to get in there wasn't really me. Then one day we were sitting there, we were watching TV. I don't even know if I should tell this story. So we was watching TV, and there's something about somebody converted and became Muslim, right? And I was sitting next to him. I was like, Bigelow, man, you know, the guy, the old actor that played Buckley on The Little Rascals, he converted too. He was like, oh, for real? I was like, yeah. He's like, you shitting me? I was like, nah, Bigelow, he changed his name and everything. And he was like, to what? And I was like, to Akimo Wheat. The look on his face, like, he went from like all excited, and he was like, that ain't funny, man. I I was like, come on, Bigelow, it's a joke. Like, he stood up and was like, man, and he walked away from me. And I was like, Bigelow, dude, come back. Dude, for 3 days, that dude didn't talk to me. For 3 days over that. Like, I would be like, I'd see him in the day room, be like, Bigelow, come on, man. He'd be like, no, ain't fucking with you right now, man. Like, come on, Big. Like, come on, bro. And finally, he was like, dude, he's like, you had me going. Like, and then he, like, popped my balloon. I was like, I'm sorry, bro. I'm so sorry. I don't know. That guy, he is... Obviously, what he did wasn't good, whatever it was. I don't remember. I know it had something to do with some chick. And he, like, threw her out of the car, I think, or something. But like I said, I didn't care. Like if somebody would have fucked with him in there, I would have had his back. And I know he would have had mine too. You know, I guess that's kind of... Yeah, you're in jail with criminals. So whatever they did to get in there, if you have a good rapport with somebody, and I got along with everybody in there, but for the most part, I've never really had any problems. But I'm also, you know, just under. I'm like 6 foot, 250, so most people don't fuck with me anyway. But yeah, man, I just wanted to pop in here. I don't even know why I told that story. I guess it just popped in my head. But yeah, I just want to come in here and just tell you guys how much I appreciate the comments and everything. I do read them, and I wanted to respond to a couple of them. And yeah, man. Jesse, good luck to the rest of you. I'll be back soon, right? I know I don't. Like I said before, I'm not like posting every day. But I want to get the rest of that story out there. It's kind of long because it, you know, expands 20 years or something. I don't know. Fuck, where did I start it off at? Like 2000, 2001, 2002? Where are we at? 2023? I mean, it doesn't go all the way to today. But today I'm still pushing through the bullshit that I did from way back then. So your past never goes away, you know? Because from back then, it fucked up my credit. And I got my credit fixed now. But the housing market sucks. And if I would have had it fixed 10 years ago or so, 5, 6 years ago even, I'd be in a better spot. What can you do? You know what I mean? Just keep on pushing forward, man. It's all you can do. When there's setbacks, you got to brush that shit off and keep going forward. Right? With that said, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys soon. You guys have a good weekend.